now to breaking updates coming in. It's a fresh chapter of Trump versus Elon Musk. The billionaire entrepreneur has now renewed his criticism of the U.S. President Donald Trump's sprawling tax and spending cuts bill, as he argued that the legislation which Republican senators are scrambling to pass this week would kill jobs and bog down the industries. Now, remember, it seemed like all was well between the two billionaires, Elon Musk as well as Donald Trump, also the United States president, after they hugged and said all was well. Now we're seeing Elon Musk wading into politics again, as he has criticized the bill yet again. He has, in fact, renewed the attack on President Trump, and he has taken to social media, his platform X, to say the latest Senate draft bill will destroy millions of jobs in America and cause immense strategic harm to our country. Utterly insane and destructive. It gives handouts to industries of the past while severely damaging industries of the future. So Elon Musk says that this bill is going to be disastrous. Consulting editor Srinjoy Chaudhary joins us on the broadcast. Srinjoy, it looks like the fight has been renewed. Elon Musk versus Donald Trump is what we are seeing, as Elon Musk has yet again criticized the bill.
Another fight between the most powerful man in the world and the richest man in the world. Really, Donald Trump, according to Musk, is pushing for sunset industries, while he, Musk, also, must be said, heads several sunrise industries like space and cyber and so on. Now, Musk is saying that the money Donald Trump is throwing at these sunset industries will do no good, and rather it will actually harm America's strategic ambitions. Now, the point is that there is a serious problem in what is the Rust Belt America, because in states like Ohio, in states like Indiana, and places like that, and Pennsylvania also, there is a problem because many people who worked for iron and steel plants, glass plants, and all these factories are all unemployed because these places have closed down, and these factories have either shifted north to Canada or south to Mexico, or worse, to China or other places in the third world. Now, as a result, Donald Trump has gone to them and told them, all these people, that look, I'm going to get you jobs. And this is where the investment is going to be, according to Trump, to try and revive some of these old industrial bases in Rust Belt America. This is something that Elon Musk believes is not only impossible, but anti-American. So, which is why he has come up with this very angry tweet saying that Donald Trump, by throwing money at all these industries, is actually harming the country.
Okay, but Srinjoy, does this mean that we could see a comeback for Elon Musk in politics? Because it seemed like for a brief while he was keeping away from politics entirely and he was focusing on his businesses. This is after the patch-up that he had with Trump, that he is yet again criticizing the bill. In fact, he has gone on to even call it insane.
Historically, a number of really rich people, like Musk, like Ross Perot, have tried their hand in politics. But in America, third parties have never been successful. Even the Bull Moose party of Roosevelt never really took off. The problem is that even Ross Perot, who was very rich, perhaps not as rich as Musk, has never succeeded. There has never been place for a third party. But if there is, now, of course, it must be said that the situation has changed a little bit. You have ways of directly reaching the people, the voters, the fifth estate, as it's called, social media. Now, let's not forget that Trump apart, Musk actually owns X. So he has a way of reaching the people. Nevertheless, it's a matter of history. good people who have fought as third-party candidates like John Anderson in the past have never won. So whether Elon Musk can actually break this Republican Democrat dominance will have to be seen, even in this age of social media and all that. This is something we will wait to see. Also, it must be remembered that the next presidential elections are all of 3 years away. Donald Trump has only had about 200 days in office. So in one way, Musk will have a long time to prepare if he wants to be the next president. On the other hand, he will have an enormous challenge on his hands to actually keep things going for 3 years before he's on the ballot for president.
Okay, all right. But Srinjoy, lastly, I want to ask you, does this mean that it is effectively the end of the Trump and Elon Musk bromance that we've seen for several months, gaining a lot of momentum during the campaign and a few months after, then suddenly seeing a complete cutoff? There was a thaw, and now it looks like it may be gone forever?
Well, this Elon Musk-Trump trouble is perhaps inevitable according to many people. Many people felt that this bromance between Trump and Musk would not last beyond a year. And they were right, because they were right to a very large extent. They thought this would last 1 year or a little less. But this bromance has blown over in 3 months. And the reason here is that both people want to be the adult in the room. And as a result, there are clear problems. Because if you are Trump, you can only be Trump, and you would not want anyone not to disagree with you. The same probably applies to Musk. So as a result, there are problems here. And people who said that this bromance would end quickly have turned out to be right.
Okay, all right, Srinjoy, thank you for joining us with those details. Have they been right, or are we going to see yet again the two hug and make up again? That'll be interesting to see. Quick break. We'll be right back to stay with us.